Welcome back to Chicago Cars Direct. Today we're going to take a look at a 2006 Pontiac GTO. Under the hood of this GTO, you're going to find the LS2 V8. This is a GM engine. You'll find this in most of the Corvettes currently made. This car actually makes 400 horsepower. It's routed to a 6-speed manual transmission and turned routed to the rear wheels. This is a muscle car. It does handle decent. I wouldn't say it's a track star right out of the bat, but it is so fast in the straight line. It's very, very smooth. It makes some awesome muscle car sounds. But this car really is in exceptional condition, so we'll take a walk around it just to show you. Take a walk around and just exemplify the condition. I really want to take note, it does have 48,000 miles on it. 48,000 mile GTO usually does not look like this. They're usually not this well cared for. They're usually driven very hard. This car shows so close to brand new, it's incredible. You have a really tiny stone chip just on the front here. Other than that, there really is no imperfections to point out. There's just a couple of stone chips in the clear coat across the front, which any car that's spent any time on the road, that'll have that. Take a look on the side here. This is a 17-inch alloy wheel, the size being 245 45 R17. These tires probably have about a good 80% left on them. They're very quiet on the road, drives nice. You can see the GTO 6-liter badge there. But look at the reflection, look at the condition, everything's uniform all the way down. See the rear wheel there. Coming around to the rear, obviously right badging. Pontiac badge as well as at 6.0. They did go to the LS2 engine for the 0506 model year, which bumped it from 5.7 to 6 liters. Dual exhaust is also an indication that this is a 6-liter car. And then the condition of it all the way down on the passenger side, it's really stunning. Take a look at the rear here. You've got an ample sized trunk. Everything's in great condition in here as well. Taking a look across the front seats here, you're going to see the GTO specific seat. GTO embroidered right at the top there. But leather interior, as well as power seats. Got my power seat adjustment right here. But everything in this car is really of high quality. It feels a lot more European than your traditional General Motors cars. Automatic setting for your headlamps here. That's such a cool feeling when a motor's got so much torque it actually shifts in the housing as it starts. It just feels so ballsy. Yeah, I'll throw it out there. Incredible throttle response. You can just tell there's so much power behind it. But nice layout, nice steering wheel. You got a manual tilt and telescope steering wheel. You got a multi-function display up here that'll take you through a number of settings and all 3 of the readouts in the gauges here. Climate control set right up in the front there, as well as a Blaupunkt sound system here. It's 6-disc in-dash. You can see the lever for the 6-speed manual. Just waiting to rip off some shifts. It's a relatively Spartan interior in a way, but you know, this car really is built to drive. Man, that sound is pretty amazing. Just listen to the downshift. And it just wants to run away. I mean, the feel of the torque, you just actually feel the throttle response right in your foot. It's just so direct. It's the one thing I love about a pushrod engine. When you get all the technology built into, you know, the BMW M motors, you know, everything with variable systems and all this other crap, it's like there's just this tiniest little bit of synthetic lag between the computers adjusting to what your inputs are. It doesn't mean they're not super lightning fast, they are, but you can just kind of feel it. This is just direct. You roll it out in the high gears and you still feel all the torque going right through. You know, I'd hate to think, I don't really want to beat on this too hard, because, you know, I'd hate to do that to somebody else's car, but just to give you an idea how new this car still is, the acceleration is fantastic.
and it sounds incredible. It's music.
This GTO, you know, in the current sense of times, kind of doesn't fit the mold of what the traditional GTOs were. They took, you know, somewhat of a smart model of the Pontiac line and made it into a hot rod. To make this car, they went to Australia. There's a GM car built in Australia, as well as this car is built in Australia, called the Holden Monaro, however it's pronounced. But they just took an existing platform that was built to be a muscle car, you know, high-end sports car, very, very capable, very powerful. And badged it as a GTO, and after 3 years of this car being in the country, it's really become a cult favorite. In my hands here, I got a great piece of documentation. It's the AutoCheck Vehicle History Report. The car scores an 89, which is an excellent score. But what really makes sense is that it does qualify for a vehicle buyback protection guarantee. But beyond that, no previous accident history, no flaws as far as AutoCheck is concerned, which is a great vote of confidence. Just a handful of registration renewals. That's essentially it, but I cannot stress to you the condition of this car, so please take your time. Take a look at our pictures on our website. You'll find us at chicagocarsdirect.com, or you can see our entire YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/chicagocarsdirect. Thanks for spending some time with us. Thanks for coming for a ride with us, and we'll see you again soon.